Good morning, beauties. This is Deborah with DDFaces. Happy Monday, and welcome to today's broadcast where we are going to talk about how to minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Last week was about exfoliation, and we're having these two conversations back to back because they are related. So if you missed exfoliation, check that out from, I'm looking at the date, I'm going to say Monday the 19th. Check that out. Um, the exfoliation is really important for a lot of reasons, but number one, it does reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles when you get rid of that dead, dry skin. And number two, it then primes your skin to receive the products that help reduce fine lines and wrinkles. So they will be absorbed at a deeper level. And we talked about if you missed it, the grapes, cornflakes, and raisins. So when you get rid of this stuff, your products will go down here and work better on these skin cells that are slowly rising to the surface. All right, so as you know, when you make a comment, um, not just a like or a love, which I do love the love, don't get me wrong. You get your name put on a piece of paper and it goes in the box, and I draw and I send you presents. Oh, that's the name I drew last week. Excuse me. So, congratulations, Cindy Stewart. You are today's winner. I will make sure I have your correct mailing address and I will send you a gift. It could be a product, it could be a makeup bag, it could be a brush, it could be skincare. You just never know what's going to show up in the mailbox. It's fun to get stuff, right? All right. So, number one, you need to stay moisturized. And you're going to do that internally with lots of water. Coffee and tea do not count because caffeine is a dehydrator. So the more tea and coffee you drink, you have to add extra water, and you're supposed to drink um, half your weight in ounces, which is a lot. It's a lot. You have to just be drinking water all day long. Okay, so you're going to moisturize internally and then make sure that you moisturize externally every day. Don't forget your chest and your neck. So I actually do 2 pumps of moisturizer and I start here and go up. Wish I would have been doing that when I was 20. I didn't. And that's the thing with fine lines and wrinkles. You really have to plan to not have them when you don't have them because it's a lot harder to disguise them once they show up. And then a night cream is super important because you know your skin cells regenerate while you're sleeping. All your cells do. So something really, I'm going to say thick, not oily, thick and highly moisturizing while you're sleeping. This is the Beauty Counter Nighttime Cream, which I love. I mean, it's very dense. Who doesn't need some lotion on their hands, right? So it works while you sleep. Great. Then you want to plump up your skin with hyaluronic acid. It's a really fun word to say. Hyaluronic. See, when I try and say it, I can't practice it in front of you. Hyaluronic acid. And this is a substance that's naturally in your body, but like with everything else, pretty much, as we age, less of it is produced, and so you need to supplement it. Currently, I like this Beauty Counter Intense Moisture Serum, the counter match one. So you would cleanse your face, put your serums on. Well, that just went everywhere. So you can see, a serum is runnier than a moisturizer. Put your serum on, let it dry about a minute, and then put your moisturizer on. So add hyaluronic acid. It makes water 1,000 times wetter. I'm going to say that again. It makes water 1,000 times wetter. So it adds moisture to your skin more than a moisturizer even can. So it's super important. Hi, Cindy Stewart. We just drew your name as a winner today. So hyaluronic acid. The word acid sounds a little strong. This is not a dangerous product. This does not make you peel. It's good for you. Your body naturally produces it. You need to supplement that production. Next is use a retinol product at night. Now, this is a little controversial. Some people can tolerate retin A, which is prescribed by your dermatologist. Other people become super sensitive in the sun from that, and so they tend to burn easier. Reddish discoloration can happen even without the sun, so people can get kind of flushed from retin A, and some people even peel. So, in the world of more clean beauty products, the companies that are concerned with that have developed their own form of a retinol product, and retinol is less intense than retin A. But it still has the same purpose. It helps your skin cells turn over quicker. So, like I showed you the picture of the grapes, it helps the grapes rise to the surface a little quicker. So, for example, my daughter, her skin cells turn over probably every 30 days. Mine are every like 60 to 80 days. And so you want to speed up that process to get these pretty virginal grape skin cells that are nice and smooth and not damaged by the environment. We want them to come up to the top quicker. So that's why a retinol product. My favorite one right now is Overnight Resurfacing Peel by Beauty Counter. Again, it's a serum. People notice a difference almost immediately. So it's very light. You know, I have to smell it. It doesn't really smell like anything, honestly. So at nighttime, you would cleanse, put your serum on, and then your night cream. Uh, if you listen to me, you know that I am not a big fan of a long routine at night. I want it simple and easy. So you might even want to just put your night serum, your retinol product, and your night cream on your nightstand and put it on once you get in bed and you're reading or watching TV, whatever. I just don't like to stand in front of the sink for a long time. Now, in the morning, after you get your moisturizer on, let it dry for about a minute. And then you want to put on a primer before your foundation. I call it spackle, like you put on the wall in the cracks, right? And the primer preferably would be a silicone-based primer. This is by Tori Bell. I like this a lot. I've had this for almost a year. I mean, it lasts forever because you only need a pea-sized drop. And it looks like it has color in it, but it really doesn't. It goes away. So you're going to put that on. It's real silky. That's what the silicone part is. It's very silky. So it goes in the fine lines and wrinkles. I don't put it on my eyelids. I don't really care for a silicone primer below my eyeshadow. If you really want to use a primer on your eyelids, I would use something specific for your eyelids. But I put it on everywhere else. I start right here around my eyes. That's where my fine lines are. And then around my mouth. And then if you have trouble with the little lines around your lips, go ahead and make sure you get this on there. Let it dry 1 to 2 minutes. You're going to be a multitasker. You're going to do a step, work on your hair, do a step, brush your teeth, do a step, put on your deodorant. You don't just have to like sit there and wait for it to dry. That doesn't feel efficient, right? So use that. Now, foundation. I recommend that you use more of a liquid, dewy, sheer foundation. I'm going to back up. I love these cream foundations Looks like I need to order some more. These are all different shades. This is in my makeup case for photo shoots, fashion shows. Love this. This is a Lime Life cream coverage. Love that for good coverage. But if you're really struggling with lines and wrinkles, you want something a little more dewy and lighter. So then I would go with a liquid foundation. And I'm just showing you that this is like super light. It pumps out, it's runny. This is by Beauty Counter. Currently, I'm using a pump of each because I'm a makeup artist and we never can find the perfect shade of foundation. So I mix the two because this is my winter shade and this is my summer shade. And right now I'm in between, so I mix them. Do that. Put it on the back of your hand, put it on with your fingers, and just kind of press it in. So you want that polished, dewy look. It again, I love the cream foundation, but if you're really struggling with the wrinkles, I would use something liquid and light. Always wear a sunscreen. Always. You get sun when you're sitting in your office and it comes through the window driving your car. You, the sun's rays come through the clouds when the sun is not out. To me, the most efficient way to do that is to use what I call a CC cream. This one is by Ever, the Stella and Dot brands. A CC cream has color in it, a moisturizer, and an SPF. This one actually has 45 SPF. So love it because it's one step and it's a 3-in-1 product and it's got you covered. And this is very light and dewy, but it does even out your skin tone. Never waste any product, right? So always wear a sunscreen. And then around your mouth, a couple months ago, I did um, a video about traveling, something about when your lip color travels, but you don't. So, a waterproof lip liner, not that 80s look, nothing that you could really see. I just use one that is actually the color of my lips, so I don't have to worry about matching my lipstick. I'm matching my skin tone. So it's very nude. It's a barrier. So we're not wearing the lip liner to make a statement. We're wearing the lip liner because we have fine lines around our lips and we want to keep our lip color, lip gloss, whatever it is, on the lips and not traveling in there. Do I use it instead of foundation or with? Is the question about CC cream? If the question is about CC cream, do not wear them together. It's too much. It's one or the other. Um, Lime Life has a really nice facial sunscreen that if I was going to wear a liquid foundation, I would put the Lime Life sunscreen on first. I actually gave it to somebody this weekend, so I can't show it to you, but make sure you get something with natural sunblocks in it, not the chemicals, and and let it dry. When you put a sunscreen on your face, you're going to look shiny for 2 to 3 minutes because it's a block and it's taking the light and bouncing it back away from the skin. So when you look in the mirror, you're going to be like, oh, I look like I'm overglowing. I'm radiating. It'll die down once it dissipates into your skin, but that does take a couple minutes. That doesn't mean you can't keep putting your makeup on. I'm just saying that shine part will go away, so don't panic about that. And then the last thing is after you put on your lip liner and your lip color, especially if you're using a bright lip color, you might want to take your concealer. This one's by Beauty Counter. I love the applicator. It's super easy. And you can put a brush. If I'm doing this for somebody, I actually use an angled brush, dip it in the product, and outline your lips in a concealer, and then take your finger and just kind of pat it in. And that's another way to keep the lip color on your lips. If if this is your biggest concern, the lines around your mouth, I wouldn't use a very bold lip color. That tends to look harsh and it draws a lot of attention to this area. And if you don't want the attention drawn to that area because you don't like the lines, then use a more neutral lip color, or a lip color the color of your lips. But avoid the really bright and bold lip colors. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Next week is easy eye makeup looks. Um, let's see, where in the world is Deborah? I'm teaching a smoky eye class in person. If you live in the Atlanta, Georgia area, you can join me in person on Saturday, May 8th. The link is in the comments. And then for those of you that would like to do that virtually, you sign up for Wednesday, May 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. And once you sign up on the link, I will send you an email and tell you what to bring to the computer with you. So how to make a smoky eye, and here's part two, and not make a mess on your face. That's what most of my clients complain about, is they look muddy, or their eyeshadow all ends up all over here. So we will play with that. Have a great week, everybody. This is Deborah with DDFaces reminding you to stay beautiful while keeping safe. Bye-bye.